Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we're playing on an island. A nice island. An island full of vandalism. Look at this. Look at this. Sir James, what have you been up to exactly that we have this? Oh, wait, hold on a second. Could be that we might have forgotten that stretch of path there. Now that might have been an issue, but yeah. Overall though, we do have a vandalism issue to deal with. Now if this doesn't improve, and I have hired an extra handy dude to keep this clean, but if it doesn't improve, we'll hire more guards, you know. If you can't prevent it, then the only solution is to go at it by brute force. Right, okay, so what we did last time was we got ourselves the gold vein. And it is a pretty okay coaster that is gonna rack in the profits like there is no tomorrow. Also, because the repeat guests will be abundant. Now, as for like what the eggheads have been up to, we're getting the steel corkscrew roller coaster after the rodent coaster. We already have, I believe, the flying coaster, and we also have this. So yeah, we're good on coasters for a while. Let's get gentle rides, because we're currently out of gentle rides to build, and we have a few thrill rides to build, which is what I think we should build next. Get thrill ride and move on. Look, we now have the steel corkscrew coaster already. Would I be able to get this there? I would. Question is then, would I be able to move it out even further? I would. Nice. Well, that makes things easier for us to connect up to. Let us instead, you know, because over here we had to go round each and every time. Let us go for the easy bits here now. Just take all the easy things that we can. Nice. Look at that. Perfect. Nice, quick and easy. All we need to do is set it up, charge $5 and be done with it. Now, speaking about charging the $5, let's also do like a quick pricing check. I forgot to do that. I think we're due for one. Because it is after all like second year and all. Oh yeah, look at that. Definitely, this needs to be lowered. Let's see what it does at like $2. Does that help anything? I don't know, it doesn't seem to be working. Do we need to lower it even further? $1.50 then? Okay, $1. Yeah, $1 is enough. Now, another thing that we have to do, like if we expand the path a little bit further out, we will have to get the path towards this section here. Because, you know, in terms of like park expansion, we're basically there. So, anyway, we don't, we're not ready to do that just yet, as we have to give this a name. And I shall call this, Squidamars. It's a bit of a mixture of calamaris and squid, in case you were wondering. Also, during the rain, yeah, it's bad. Look, this is April with rain. We'll have 8,000 like pretty soon. As for Squidamaris though, I want this to change. Actually, we'll leave it as is. You know, the green and the yellow are good. Next up, I think what we should do is get ourselves a slide. Slides are good, and they will also improve our financial situation. Now, I had a plan in mind, and that was to have the slide basically be over here-ish, and then go up above the terrain, and then basically go back. But I'm looking at it, and it's way too crowded here with other rides, so I don't think we're gonna do that. Instead, I think what we should do is we should come full circle with our path. So let us do that, and to do that, yeah, we need to get up this hill here. I'm just gonna construct some path infrastructure for the time being. Like, this over here will be like the center of the crossroads. So, obviously, this means getting like a few shops and stalls in too. As you can see, I'm kind of preparing for those by leaving some vertical space here. Just saying. And then going down. And then basically, I think we're already, yeah, we're on the right path height already. Very good. Then we can just go like this. And that should do it. Nice. Okay, we are opening this up now. Now it's a race against the clock, because now we need to get things sorted truly. Like, truly get them sorted. Like, staffing and all that jazz, you know. We need it right now. And we need it bad. Alright. Look at the amount of guests coming in though, like straight away, right? Okay, shops and stalls time. Like there is no tomorrow. First of all, let's get toilet coverage sorted. You know, we have our priorities, right? I also said that we would build it at the next expansion, or path expansion over here. Well, we just had that, so now we need to keep true to our word, which is what we'll do. Yeah, that's good enough for coverage. And then basically we should get one over there. So we'll leave the gap as is for now, but what we will do though is get ourselves like a like that. And then I believe what color did we go with? Black. All right, let's go with gray over here. Seems good enough. And then let's also do more balloons. I want more balloons, like. We have one there. Let's just get like a load of shops and stalls there, and they're all gonna be white. I want white balloons, so all the balloons we see, they will be white. Now, of course, we also need other food stuff and drink stuff. So it's, you know, it's quintessential basically to get this sorted. What we'll do is lower like this. We don't really have that many food stalls in the park anyway. I don't think we even have like a burger joint, for example. No, look, that's like the first one. And then we'll probably, yeah, we'll also need like some food and drink stuff over here. So we'll do that. And then maybe ice creams. Yeah, that seems very good. Ice creams. And you know what? For good measure, we'll also add in you. Good. Alrighty. I think money-wise, we could definitely take that hit. As for like the water slide, if we go back to like this is the park border, there's two ways we can go here. Or we build the station like. You know what I think we should do is build the station into the underground. Like over here, for example. And then go above ground here, above this, right? How high do we need to be even be able to go above the scrambler egg? I just want to. Let's see. Okay, so we don't need to be that high then. Okay, that's too low. Height 11, I guess it must be. Yeah, height 11 is good. Rightio. So what if we were to say resurface there and build a station in the underground to hook it up, and basically small lift, drop around, and then onto a big lift. Now that should be good, even if the thing breaks down. It's a bit of a risky design, because the way I usually like to design these things is the other way around, which is, let's see. And then I believe, yeah, we want to be at like height 7, right? So we then can do like this long station. I don't really know if it benefits anything from a long station. I guess we'll discover that later on. Right, let's see this. How many dinghies? 12 already. So I guess in theory we don't need this much station. 10. Oh, I was actually spot on then? Wow. Well, I guess that's good straight away. So that's the absolute minimum length that we need to have. Let's first of all get this done and hooked up the proper way. So if I were to do that, will I then be able to do... No. Apparently I am not able to. So then, in that case, like that, and also like that. Oh guys, you know what I totally forgot to do? I totally forgot to assign just one handy dude for this entire new area. Because it's nice, you know, having this new area. But we definitely need to keep this clean because, oh my good lord, is the vomit, is it bad? It is very, very bad. James, Sir James, I got work for you. Please do your cleanup duty for me now, would you? Yeah, but then... Exactly. Good lad. Good lad. Alright. Stuff is improving. Back to this. I think if we go down and drop steep like this... No. Right. We can either do two things here. Never mind, there isn't much doing two things here. Right, well in that case, we need to basically pull it off like one sooner. I guess going down all the way till there, that seems doable. I guess we don't. What we want to do is this. To be fair, because that does line us up. Right. Can we do like straight lift pieces? Yeah, we can actually. That might be a clever move to prevent anything from getting stuck. I think that's clever, but I'm not entirely sure. Nope, it's not clever, I can tell you that much. Because guess what was there? Yeah, it was our own coaster. Which we're totally fine in going above right now. Only barely, but we're going above it. Oh, and then there's the roller coaster track. So we actually need to go straight. Oh, and Marva Luigi has left. Okay, that means that we basically have to do another round of gas fighting, I guess. Right. How do we... Okay, that does not line up like in the perfect way. That does. And... Yeah, hold on. Maybe we should do that. And then that. Now, as for like where to go with the slide. Oh, well, not that low, because the game says nope. But I think we should just return it to the station right now. It has like a few drops. We don't want this to be like too long. So let us just do nothing too fancy with it and return it to the station, because we also have another thing to build here soon. TM. And back. Alright, I think what we do need to do is test the ride drive this, because we might have missed like one covered part that we needed or something, and the thing might launch, but I'm not really expecting it will launch itself. So it should be good, but you never know. So this is all precautionary testing. Nothing wrong with that, right? Now let us do like the cool cube construction here. Alright, so far so good, huh? Which means how is the terrain? Where are we heading? I guess this is the only viable option that we really have. Which is kind of a lame queue design, but whatever. It is what it is, you know. We'll live, but I wouldn't say that it's a beauty prize winner or any of the sorts. As for this, can we do this any better? Probably not. That's the bad part about it. We probably cannot do this any better. Not if we go that direction. I believe this is where we're building stuff. Yeah. So what we can do though is make a shared exit of this. So there might be like a future ride that we can connect up, you know? Which is probably what we'll end up doing anyway. So. Also, I believe that this ride has already done like at least 2 or 3 rounds or something. So it should also be like totally done with its testing. Good. Right. Handy dude, get yourself out here and be the one to clean up all the stuffs. Also, just take a little bit of area outside the stuff I just assigned you. Also, I think what we need is like an... Oh, crap. Don't go mowing the grass. Don't. I also think we need an extra handy dude. I think the one that we just have doesn't cut it. Let's put this to 10 minutes. And how are the ratings, by the way? It's not great. It's not bad, but it's pretty okay, solid. And it's 1 minute 3, so... that means that the 60 seconds for 12 dinghies means that the 5 seconds we have is actually good. How about that? Water slide for the win. That's all I can say. Now, as for like park profits, oh yeah, look at that. We're at like 5,000, 6,000 probably. Oh, I left the park. Yeah, and the slide is just open, you know. So that we're gonna increase it even further. But first of all, we need to name this. And why don't we call this hydrants? Seems pretty cool for a slide ride. Can I have these and then these and then this? With yellowish and this neck color. Seems pretty legit. Sure does. Nice. Over here, everybody's still going in, right? Yeah, people are still going in. Everything seems to be in order. Yep. Good. Well, you know what that means. We now have 12,000, and it should be that our eggheads have researched a few gentle rides. Let's see what we have. We have... not much, actually. We're gonna get like another gentle ride, but we only have this. So I guess we're kind of obligated to build this then. This cannot go that high, so it's a bit of a challenge. Let's see how far out can we go. Yeah, okay. So that says it all to me. Golf hole D is the wrong way around. So that way we shall go. Golf hole B, and then golf hole D. Yeah, that's something that we can do. Let's also figure one thing out here. I guess the exit, best way to do that is something like this, I guess. I know. We'll worry about that, you know, in just a moment. We'll get this sorted. Don't. No, actually, I'm saying that with more confidence than I have the right to. Because look at the monstrosity that we're gonna have to create here. You have been warned. This is eye bleeding stuff. Yeah. I'm not even sure how this no entry sign will affect the entrance there. We know that stacking no entry signs gives like a crap ton of bugs in the pathing code. That we know. Also, I don't want this to be too long. You will say what now? Look, and then we have like one of each hole. Okay, admittedly, this is not the greatest of designs. Look at it. What we do have, though, is fountains making the track wet. I hope that's worth anything, because, yeah. That's pretty much the only thing it has going for it. And it's ridiculously high operating costs. You might have been screaming at me. Damage, what are you doing? You need the queue first. I know, but it's fixed, don't worry. It's all under control. What did I just do? I don't know. This is what I wanted to do. Now. Oh wait, no, we need to be like over there. Right. Okay. It's not as great as I wanted it to be, but I guess I'll have to do. I will go with like $5. Nice. As for the coloring of the track, I mean, how would that look? That seems okay-ish, you know? Maybe we can have this be more beach colored. Yeah, let's have this be like the sandy beach. I think that's cool. Why don't we call this the bunker golf? I mean, isn't like hitting a bunker a thing in like golf terms? I mean, I'm not that familiar with the whole golfing scene. I almost forgot. Almost! But not quite. No, but isn't like a bunker like a hole of sand where you can park your ball at? I believe so. Guys, what I see here right now is that we have a good 14,000 in our bank. I think what we should do is get ourselves a coaster and also get the... You say what now? We get like all the transport rides and no more new gentle rides? I guess our next new gentle ride has to be a transport ride then. But we're gonna go back to thrill rides. We have like a few of these coasters that we want to build, and I want to build the flying coaster because I think. Ooh, and also hold on. But I think that we can build a good-looking flying coaster without having too much expenditure, because we can build this like really compact without it looking too bad. Or so is the thought. Let me see. Where shall we build this? I feel like we should build the station like over here, like this, and then have it maybe cross above and below the path a little bit. So let's get that sorted, and then this might even cement our position already as like a park that has 8k of ride income ticket profit things. How was this again with the trains? 3 of 6. 3 of 6. I believe this didn't need that long a station. 2 of 6. Right, so it's basically 2 removed from over there. That's okay. Yeah, let's have this be there because that's more convenient. And before we can do anything, what we need to do is hook this up. Now this is height 12, that's height 12. So there's no need to do anything fancy other than done. Nice. Now this coaster is expensive, so we need to be a little bit careful. But then again, we're making already so much money that I feel like we don't need to be that careful with our expenditure. I mean, we have 15,000 to spend on it. I don't need it to be grand or anything. It's just that money. With that much money. Right. Let's actually elongate the queue a little bit further. Only the one tile. As if it matters anything. Nice. It's all looking good. Let's also in the meantime do like a quick pricing check. See if all the stuff is still priced right. People still want to go on it. That seems to me to be the case. Very good. Right, in that case, back to coaster construction. What do we have for launch options? I believe this only had... Yeah, it only had... That's okay though. Let's see. Do we have launched lift hill? We do not. We also do not have boosters, so... In that case, we might want to do a little bit of the lifting trick. Till about there. And then, ideally, we'd go there. And then, yeah, I already know a thing or two that we can do. Do that. Now this, I don't know about you, but you know, keeping the water out, it seems like... Oh wait, hold on a second. It seems not the best, construction to do so. This might form issues. We'll have to see. Does this work? That works. I had not taken account of the water slide being where it is. And at height 8, that's a bit of a bummer. What can we do here? I mean, what we could do here is like an inline twist, but I'm pretty sure that that will be like a breakneck thing. So what we'll have to do then is this. Okay, maybe not that far. Maybe not at all even, because if we do it like this. Hold on a second. It might seem a little bit boring just going straight, but I have a plan with this. One back. You'll see. Right. I guess what we'll do is just a little bit of terraforming. And then, what does the half loop go to? Oh, it doesn't go. It says, nah. Goes to height 18, so that's definitely possible. If I were to do like the full loop, I guess I need to be a little bit higher for that. And then to the right, it works. And we know it will make it because of the half loop that we did just check on. And this path is height 12. And right now we're going to height 10, which is below the path. Which I think is the best excuse for an alright photo section. Come on. Which is gonna work right now. And then all we need to do, of course, is instead of do something like that. Oh, thanks, game, for getting the view back. Just what I asked for, of course. And then do like a half loop with lift. And then down. Maybe like a small curve? Small curve works. I just pray and hope that it will make it through here. Now, I would love to go below that track over there, and I think that we are also legitimized in using a little bit of these tracks here. So, or a little bit of this terrain over here. That's what I meant to say. So let's do. Let's see. What if we do like a half corkscrew to over there? It's gonna whine about the terrain, isn't it? And it's still gonna whine about the terrain, probably. But we'll get that sorted. Nice. Let's just have this be a little bit in the underground. Now from height 18, this is just to give it a few better ratings. What we could do is break it if we have too high speeds, but I don't even think we'll have too high speeds. I'm just gonna try something daring. No, to the left. Perfect. And if it does have too high speeds, you know, well, that's it is what it is. Well, let's anticipate it being too high in the speeds. So if we do anticipate this, let's break it then over here. To, what shall we do? Something like 49? 49 should be good enough to at least keep pace, not be too much breakneck, and also still make it through. Look at where we are going, by the way, in terms of like where the track's headed. It's a bit off, but we can get there, don't you think? Don't you see where this is going, guys? You don't need to go that high either. Maybe we're off by one already. I think so. It just, you know, just by looking at it, and by now my Damaged Tycoon Incorporated eye is just so trained to see this stuff. Nice. We're currently at height 19. Do like an inline twist. That's not gonna happen. Let's see here. What we can do is another inline twist, then go into the underground one last time, and then get back towards the station, I feel. And that should be pretty cool, a pretty cool coaster all in all. Let me see here. What if we were to line ourselves up with a few helixes up? Is this... Well, I guess we don't have much lining up to do then. My goodness. Are we just there, like, straight away? Is that the way of it, game? I mean, obviously, we have a little bit of work to do. It seems we're there straight away. Good. Not entirely sure if the thing will make it, so out of precaution, we run it with one tray. But I think, guys, that we got ourselves a pretty solid, decent coaster here. That is gonna be good for quite a bit of cash flow. Now, it has quite a few intense drops and sections. A few twists and turns, upside downsies. Look at that, perfect. And like that, really nice. Look at that, also pretty good. And there's ups and downsies. Yeah, that looks it. Oh man. It seems to me as if this coaster is already a winner. And one with the good ratings. So we'll definitely charge $6 for it. Might be a little bit too short. If that's the case, we'll have to add stuff to it, but we'll do that later. Now look at how short this is as well. What's the queue time? 17 minutes? Say what now? What? Yeah, I was afraid that would happen. Let's add a gorilla entertainer there. Are you not entertained? Definitely what we need there. I guess our guests are not that good at doing the thing. Look at that, guys. Cheapo coaster, but with great results. It is our first grand coaster, which means we can charge $7 for this, and then open it up. Nice! Oh man, that's really good. Now, obviously, what we need here is a handy dude, because, well, I don't even think it needs explaining why we need a handy dude here, right? Yeah, about that. And I also want a mechanic. There. And you just worry about that ride and that ride only. Nice. So this is like a grand coaster then, huh? I like it. I think that's good. Let's name this. Why don't we call this Aversio... Aversio Parallelax. Something like that. With a cool name now, it should attract more guests. Right? Okay. Okay. Let's go with like a not white track. Why don't we take this green? We have that for the supports already. Maybe we'll just go with like the true dark green. We don't have that yet. What if we line it like that? And then we go with just bonkers yellow trains on it with... You know what we can do here? We can go with like the bright purple color. Because that's, for me, stands for like jungle fruit color. Right, well guys, the moment we have ratings on this coaster, and that will not be that long. Wow, look at it. I thought that it would enter the station at less speed. If this has a station brake failure, you better hurry the F up. But look, now all the guests want to go in there. Because now it has ratings and now it is open. But yeah, it's looking pretty good, guys. What are our profits? Ooh... We're only 1,000 off, and well, we need to do like a few park maintenance things, I believe, as I do see vomit everywhere. I don't know how bad the vandalism is, but we're gonna discover that and more next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.